Yeah, you don't play games on paper. And going into today, we felt pretty good that we had some really good bullets and talent, and starting with the starting pitcher, Conor Harber, and then having a fresh Josh Graham and a fresh Nogosic and a fresh Clevenger. We felt like that was, and the other bullpen. We felt like those four guys would give us an opportunity to win, and unfortunately 6 walks and 3 hit batters, basically giving them 5 out of their 7 runs is not the recipe for success defensively.
It seems like this team's kind of been an anti-George Horton team, whereas you guys are normally so good at minimizing the free passes and stuff like that, or errors and stuff like that. Has that kind of been the case this year? That you guys just giving away too many outs out there?
Yeah, it's been like you said, a very uncharacteristic team. We pride ourselves on pitching and defense, and it hasn't been there. Quite frankly, a lot of new players, and physically we've invested as much time in the pitching and defense. And, whether the players are trying too hard or it's just one thing after the other. And the inevitable thing also is it seems like good teams overcome that. Their pitcher Hart in the 6th inning looked like he was running on fumes, let a couple hitters get away, had the table set, maybe on the verge of not finishing that inning, and then he rose to the occasion and ended up getting a 0. For us, when it seems like when it's been going sideways, we have a difficult time getting it stopped. And that's just like whatever inning that was, we walked the leadoff hitter and then they fake steal, and our shortstop's right over the bag, the ball goes right to him and we don't catch the ball. And so that's kind of been typical of our journey so far. But we're not dead yet, and hopefully we'll get some pitching and defense and make a run at this.
Have you seen any positive signs that maybe you guys can turn the corner and make a run?
I think that. I think the mentality of that, and we're working awfully hard. I can guarantee we're not going to quit. The greatest news is in the pack, if you handle your side of the bargain, we're only halfway through right now, got 15 more games. If you can handle your side of the bargain, what you do know is other teams are going to lose, because it's very difficult for any team to make a big run in the pack. So if you start with yourselves, fix what you're doing, try to win as many games as you can, and then look at the standings kind of as you get closer to the end of the trail. And that's our mission. First and foremost, we got to fix throwing strikes, putting the ball in play, and playing catch. And if we can do that, then maybe we can sneak in a little bit from behind here.
And with Conor Harber in particular, he was so good for you at the beginning of the season. Tag teaming with Cole. He struggled recently. What are you seeing from him that's been the issue, maybe for him?
He's had a couple physical things. Had a little arm deal a couple starts ago, but I think most of all, it's a young man he's one of the really fine kids that we have in the program. We got a bunch, and no one's better than Conor. And I think it's clearly a case of he's lost his confidence and he's trying to, plain and simple.
And for you guys, how do you see the end of the season shaping up? What do you have to do to get yourself going in the right direction?
We need starting pitching. There's no mystery in this series. The game we won, we had good starting pitching. I just told them that it's on me. I'm the guy that works with the pitchers, and Coach Stiles and I'm the guy that calls the game. And unless we get starting pitching, we got no shot. If we get starting pitching, we got a good shot, because I think we're athletic enough, and the defensive inefficiencies, when you pitch well enough, they don't show up quite as frequently. Or maybe you do make an error, and because you haven't walked a guy and hit a guy, it doesn't end up being a run. And so our pitchers are capable of throwing strikes. That doesn't mean they have to throw perfect strikes, but we got to get back to that basics of throwing a lot of strikes.